TIFU by almost killing all my roommates with a can of soda. Obligatory. This happened during college.
So when I was a young buck, I enjoyed the occasional soda. I also enjoyed weed. But honestly I can't remember.
If I was stoned when the following tragicomedy occurred.
You be the judge. So I was in my shared apartment, lounging around, when I had an inkling to have myself a Coke. I go to the kitchen and pull a can out of the fridge. This refrigerator did not ever seem to really know the difference between fridge temps and freezer temps. So it was kind of random what you might end up with. And on this particular day, I hit the reverse lottery and found myself holding a frozen can of Coke. But I wanted Coke. And I wanted it now. No worries. What I needed was some quick heat. And conveniently located next to the freezer was a stove. I should note that I excel in situations like this. Because in no time at all I had whipped out a pot, some water, some blazing high flame, and in the middle of it all, one soon-to-be unfrozen can of soda. Plan in place and executed perfectly. I went back to the living room to watch some TV. It's really kind of up for debate whether subconsciously I knew it would be a good idea to be anywhere but that kitchen. Because the bomb, as they say, had been lit. From here, I don't really have a conception of how much time passed. 2 minutes? 10? However long it was. My world was quickly punctuated by a literal explosion. I had no fucking idea what happened. A gas leak? A plane? I jumped to the floor to avoid doom. Very quickly thereafter, and while I'm still on the ground, my roommates came running into the living room. What the fuck was that? Quote, my senses slowly coming back. It kind of dawns on me this may have all been caused by my idea to basically light pressurized carbonation on fire. We run into the kitchen and to this day I still cannot believe what it looked like. There was soda, sticky soda, everywhere. But where was the can? The can was gone. Bits of aluminum had been blasted into the walls. The ceiling. Full metal shards literally half in a wall, half out. We literally stood there, mouths gaping, at the apocalyptic scene our standard college kitchen had become. I still sometimes think about how lucky I was. Could easily have been killed. Or killed any of my roommates who came in the room. Imagine if I had come in a moment earlier. To stir the damned thing. Head poked over it. I get the chills. TLDR. I decided to unfreeze a frozen Coke by heating it in boiling water. Unsurprisingly, it exploded in a way that would have killed anyone in the room. And permanently placed me at the absolute top of the Darwin Awards. Permanently placed me at the absolute top of the Darwin Awards. You've nominated yourself, but you didn't get the ultimate award this time. Imagine the police arrive to the scene of an explosion report. Then you have to explain no it wasn't a bomb and then what you mean by cooking Coke. Your story reminds me of something I read a while ago about something called a cheese claymore. The story goes that during the Vietnam War it was common for military rations to come in cans called sea rats. One of these was a can of cheese in brine and tasted nasty. Soldiers would throw the can on any fire they came across in the hopes that when the enemy returned, the can would explode and do damage. I have no idea if there is any truth to this, however, judging by the absent-minded idiocy of your actions it would have been quite effective. Yeah. When I was a scout leader. Told the troop to cook some beans for lunch. Headed out for a quick meeting with the other leaders. AKA beer. Heard a kaboom in the distance. Yep. Beans were ready. Kids tossed a can of beans directly into the fire. Shrapnel blasted through the tent. Beans everywhere. Fortunately nobody dead. Sigh. Captivating story. To the end. You were an idiot. But the story was very well written, so I assume you aren't an idiot anymore. Hopefully all is well now and you learned from your mistakes. This was well written. I would not normally be sucked into an exploding soda story. I will be the judge. Based on the idea itself, you were most likely stoned. Adding the fact you went to the living room for 2 or 10 minutes without remembering how long it was, I can almost surely confirm that you were stoned. Not to wade into the whole soda versus pop debate, but this was definitely pop, not soda. Reminds me of the time I put a Diet Pepsi in the freezer and forgot about it. My ex opened the freezer the next morning. Diet Pepsi fell out, hit the ground, and absolutely detonated. There was not a square inch of the kitchen that was free of a frozen soda glaze. Man, she was pissed. And what did we learn? Holy shit, dude. Next time just cut the can of Coke open. Dump that into a new glass and mix in some vodka. Better than creating a soda IED in your kitchen, you fucking mad lad. GIF Simpsons did it. Good thing no one was in the room. Did this myself once with a frozen 2L bottle of Coke. Left it on the side to defrost naturally. No stove. And it exploded. Only the bottom of the bottle left and Coke splattered all over the ceiling, walls and floor. Madness. We really need to spread awareness of these lethal dangers to kids so that we can avoid tragedies. In your defense, Op, without the ability to time travel, all events are fated to occur and you had no say in preventing this since no one ever taught you about it. Thank goodness you lived to learn from this experience. Frozen Coke is the bomb. What happened to you was an accident, but I was at a college party where some asshole threw a sealed bottle of beer into a campfire. And when it exploded, glass and fire went everywhere. Fortunately no one was seriously injured, but WTF. I thought for certain he had microwaved it. I feel like more likely than killed. You would have been injured and have some nasty scars. And whenever people asked you how, you'd have the dumbest story for them. I would do anything for a Coke, including but not limited to involuntary manslaughter. Rolling on the floor laughing. I shared a 3-bedroom dorm suite with 5 other students freshman year. On this particular week, I had it set up that I finished all my school and classwork on a Wednesday and went to visit my family on an extended 5-day weekend. Upon my return on Sunday, I was greeted by caution tape, a fire marshal, and the school's vice chancellor. Apparently sometime Friday or Saturday night there was a fire in our dorm room. It was put out rather quickly, with no physical damage to any of the structure. Super surprising as I'm now recollecting it, because the fire occurred from a microwave buttressed against 2 walls. My roommates had the bright idea to put a jar of peanut butter in the microwave for an unknown amount of time, and then proceeded to move their party to another dorm room down the hall. Somebody smelled smoke and saw it coming from our place. Opened the door and saw fire right away. The microwave was set up nearby. The kicker? 45 minutes still remained on the microwave when they saw the fire. All of my clothes smelled like burnt peanut butter, and I could never get the smell out.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.